Hey guys, today I will show you how to print multiple colors on the first layer of your 3D printed part with really any 3D printer. I will show you the process of modeling it, then we will slice it and finally print it. So let's get started. We will open our 3D CAD program and design our text or logo we want in different color. So in my case, I will be modeling this screw. And I want to add text on top of the hexagon head. So I will create a sketch on top of the head where will my first layer be, and I will add text to it. So let's add it. So I want here just simple F. You can adjust the settings of the print of the text or the logo. I will click OK and I will center it to center of the hexagon head. So now we need to extrude the F, just the F to the screw itself. So I will set -0.2 and on the right I will select operation to cut. I click OK and as you can see I cut the F into the screw. Now I will show again the sketch with my logo or text and I will extrude it again into the screw. So -0.2 and as the operation on the right I will select new body. I just want to say that the 0.2 cut is depending on what layer height are you using. I am using the standard 0.4 nozzle on my 3D printer, so standard on it is 0.2 millimeter layer height. So I will create a new body here and turn off the sketch. And as you can see on the left, I have created two bodies. Body 1 is the screw itself, I can turn it off. And the body 4 is just the F itself that we just cut into the screw. Now we can right click on our component, save as mesh. Here on the right we will select our format. In my case I will select STL and you can also select FreeMS. Here in structure you need to select from one file to one file per body. So each body will have the separate file. And we can click OK. Now we will name it. In my case I will name it screw, and file type I will select STL, and here I will adjust where I want to save it. So I want to save it into downloads, so I will click save. Now we are done with the modeling part, so now we can open our slicer. In my case it will be PrusaSlicer. So I will create PrusaSlicer. Now we go to file and we will import our STL file that we just exported. Firstly, we will import the bigger file or the bigger part of our component. So in my case, body 1. Body 1 is the screw itself with the head. Now we will right click here on the right on the part and we will scroll down to add part. We will click on load and we will load the second part, which is the logo or text. We will click open and now you can see that on the bottom I have two different bodies. One is the screw and the second one is the text itself. You can see it, I am changing it on the right. Now we need to adjust the printing settings. So here on top I will click on printer settings. Here I will, in general, on left, I will select that I am having 2 extruders instead of 1. And on left, I will click and change the color of the extruder 1, so I can see the differences between the 2 bodies. Also, here I will create a custom Gcode. So on the left, click on custom Gcode and scroll down. You will find here Gcode for color change. And as you can see, I am having here a script that's called M600. I will copy it and I will paste it here in Gcode for tool change. So from Gcode for color change to Gcode for tool change. This script M600 works on many printers, but be careful, on printers that's running Clipper it doesn't work. So be careful and find if your printer is supported. I can say from my experience that all the PRUSA printers are supported. Now I will click back to my model and I will adjust the colors on the right. You can see now I have here extruder and I will click on the body 1. I will right click here and I will set it to extruder number 2. So it will be black, and the body 4, which is my text, will be extruder number 1, which is white. Now we can slice it, and you can see that we are having the screw black and the text white. So now we are done with our slicing process, and we can export it to Gcode. I will export it and I will save it as screw. So I will click save, and now we will send our files to printer. We can start the print and wait the printer to preheat, and then change the colors as we set up in PrusaSlicer. Afterwards, we can wait till end of the print. Now the printer will ask us to change the color, and we will change the first color. That will be, in my case, the color white. After the printer makes the first layer in one color, it will ask us to change the colors. So in my case, the second color will be black. So I will change it, and the printer will continue printing till the end. After it's done, we can detach the 3D printed part and look at the first layer, how it turned out. And as you can see, for me, it turned out pretty well. If you want better quality, change the layer height and also the height of the cut. And I hope it helps, and see ya in other videos.